Hello everyone, it's been a while. My voice is kind of weird because it's very early in the morning and I don't want to wake people up. But I'm glad that I'm back to show you the progress that we've made. So a few weeks ago, the zoo was doing fine. I built this wonderful tropic house. It wasn't as great as this one. And what happened was the first time it exploded, the second time we ran out of money, and the third time one of my friendly felines got on top of the keyboard and destroyed the whole thing. So for the past 3 weeks, off and on, I've been rebuilding everything back. And I mean everything. And I've been dying to record to show you guys, but I had to get everything done and back to where we were before all this disaster. With that said, we're moving on finally. We're away from our tortoises. I mean, we do have to update some stuff. I'm hoping you guys like the tour, just to show you all of it. But right now, what we're moving on to is the North American portion. I've come up with this idea of the whole zoo was a national park once, and it's become a nature preserve. Yeah! Now, as you see, our money down here is going to fluctuate majorly. And because of that, we can't build much. We have to make sure we keep our finances in line. To remember that we are in franchise mode, and that's Sandbox. And when you're in franchise, you can't just spend money wherever you want. Oh, another thing. Franchise mode on here keeps messing up no matter what you do. There's glitches, there's income drops, there's all kinds of stuff that's very, very annoying. So if this messes up again, I'm not going to redo the whole thing again and have it screw up. No. What I'll do is I'll switch to Sandbox mode and we can do whatever we want to and finish the zoo with unlimited resources. Sounds pretty nice, doesn't it? But I want to try franchise. I want to see how far we can get. So here we have our spiders. This is a spider warning. There are spiders in here. You can't really see them though. Just little icon pictures. We have all the frogs except the giant green frog. We have an iguana. I think that's it for now. And then when we get to the North American portion, I added a rattlesnake, but oh, we have a Goliath bird eater named Vade. I'm so sorry, I forgot about that. He's one of our YouTube viewers, so if you would like an animal named after you, just drop down in the comments what you'd like and I'll name him after you. He'll be special. I really don't name anything unless they're gold because they last longer. So, yeah. If you want to be special too, drop it down in the comments. Yeah. So here I'm just adding some donation boxes because we need money. We need money badly. The decrease is insane. So if you look on the zoo tab over there and go under finances, I'm not doing it now, but I'm just explaining. If you do that, you'll find a list of stuff that eats up all your income constantly. And unfortunately, scenery, you gotta pay for it, and there's taxes. So let's get started on our North American area. Here I have the river that's connecting. And my attempt to build a mountain is very sad, but you know, it comes out okay. So I don't hate it. Okay, I kinda hate it. First we need to remove the water. Okay, my dumb arse is trying to smooth out the edges without removing the water. Like, how's that going to work? It's not going to work. I need to remove everything. Just to let you know, this is in real time because time-lapse would be way too fast for this. So here we're gonna smooth out the area. Remove the water because finally I had a big brain moment. Did I just say smooth out the water? Oy. We're gonna smooth out the landing near the water. I forget some spots. I see some spots that I have not done. Oh boy. I won't smooth it out. So when you use the terrain tool of any kind, it spends money. And we're just getting lower and lower. We started out with you didn't know about that, but we started out with 2 million. Yes, we had $2 million at one point. And I kept building and building and building. And now we're down to 1,420,000 and so on dollars. So, you know. Next, I need to add the North American entrance. Oh, if you hear me groaning and whatnot, it's because my knee's probably broken. I know. Horrible holiday. And my spine is still screwed up from the car accident that we had back in October. So it's not easy sitting in this chair for hours and editing and recording. So that's why it's taken 3 weeks. It's like every day I'd come back to it and do a little bit because I can't sit for long. So here we're making the pathing that's going to connect to the tree line way to get to the entrance, if that makes sense. Yeah. I don't even know what I'm talking about either. So now I'm gonna go to my blueprints. Oh, a tip for blueprints. So I make things in Sandbox and I blueprint them and, you know, they're there. When you make your own blueprint, make sure that you're taking a good picture of them and labeling them where you can understand, because I label a whole bunch of stuff and I don't even know what it is anymore. I'm like, what is this? It's dark, it's black, like why did I do that? Man, I need to like redo most of these. So here I am searching for the little rock crease entrance that I made. It's not completely done, it's just the outer, I guess, shape of, you know, a walkthrough pass. Is that what they're called? I don't know. So here I'm clicking through everything and I'm looking. And as you can see, when you don't label stuff correctly, you're just guessing at this point. Man, I really need to get my my shit organized. There it is. So a long time ago, I made a Sandbox Zoo, and this was the entrance I made for it. It's when I first played. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna use this, and we're just gonna add more to it. It's gonna look nice. With little waterfalls and statues and whatever else. So a few things here. I know it's like a tutorial and a update, I'm sorry. Make sure that your rocks are balanced on top of that land. So when you put a rock over water, you're gonna have some complications. Not many, just some. And if you have a facility putting onto the ground, it will sink it in a little bit. So you have to keep making sure that your land is flat and even. My wrist just cracked really bad. You know, it sucks getting older. Okay, anyways. Oh, see what I mean? The facility, it dipped down. Like, really bad. I need to remove it anyway. I didn't like it. We can fix it. I need coffee or something. Oh, I don't drink coffee, though. Not anymore. That one Fall Guys incident, I got really sick. Oof. Speaking of which, I should make another live stream about that. Anyways, here I'm using the flattening tool and the I don't know what to call it, just down. Basically you're shoving the landscape downward and I'm making a ditch. Digging ditches for bitches. Nah, I'm not like that. I think. So once you have something deep enough, a few meters is okay. If you're doing an enclosure, on the other hand, or habitat, sorry, it's got to be more than that. But I'll do that on a aquatic tutorial of some kind. So here I'm just going to add some rocks and some little waterfall features because I have this stream idea of nice flowing water. It turns out really, really nice. I'm looking through stuff. Sorry, I keep yawning. For some reason, when you're looking up rocks and you want to do a specific biome, it won't let you. You just have to scroll through everything till you find the right rocks. They like to see you suffer. It's sad. So I'm just gonna put a whole bunch of rocks down to hide flaws, basically, that I see, because there's some. It makes it look better. The more rocks you have, the more shape it'll take, like layering rocks and putting more rocks on top of more rocks. I'm very detailed. So it's what's everyone doing for the holidays? I have a holiday zoo special coming up. You're probably wondering, how do you do that? Well, we're going to decorate for Christmas, if I can. I want to see if I can make one full connection of Christmas stuff, and hopefully when Christmas is over not having to sit there and delete everything, but I will if I have to, because Christmas is pretty. So here I'm adding the waterfalls. We have a 10 meter, because that's pretty wide, so you want to try to make it, you know, realistically sized up with the rock. You don't want a little stream coming out of nowhere. And I put 2 of those down, and I put a 5 meter up on the top. They're listed when you get down there, don't worry. It's under effects. Little stars over there. And the little splashy thingy. And then you put the thing in the thingy. Yep. And then I put a little, I think it's a rapid? No, it's another waterfall. I squeeze it between the rocks to make it look like it's drizzling downward. Is drizzling the right word? I don't know. I have no idea. It's like 5 in the morning, so I'll just go for it. Awkward. The waterfall will fall down towards the other one, slip through the rocks, and flow with the others. That was my idea. Putting a little bear statue up there. And I'm gonna place it up top there. Okay, just place it up top there. There you go. The past me can't. It's just so slow. Now, when you want to hide those little knobs that connect to the water effects, you can't sink them in because your waterfall will sink in. You have to put something on top of it to hide it. Unfortunately, but it gives more design. It also spends more money though. I'm not complaining. And I think next I had a big rock, more like a boulder back there. And more water flow. And on the other side, I do something pretty cool too, but you'll see that soon. I don't know, yeah, I'm highlighting stuff and seeing what areas go where. So when you're highlighting a piece and it comes into a group, that's a whole group. And you have to be careful not to delete or move anything unless it's detached from the group. I'll probably have to do a new tutorial on that because I didn't explain how to detach items from groups or buildings. Oops. My bad. And I don't know what I'm doing now. I think I'm just adding more rocks. Lots of rocks. So many rocks you could call me a crackhead. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. I'm one of those people that are just very odd. So I'm filling in the sides where I used all that ugly smoothing technique. I'm adding rocks there because it's still kind of rough looking. I don't know why. It just is, and I don't want to remove the water anymore. I'm done with that situation. So yeah, more rocks. Lots of rocks. And whoosh, just like that, we're doing time lapse. Magic. Adding more rocks. Yeah, this is just a whole system of adding rocks, covering things, and now I'm adding statues. Pretty. Adding a log in there that goes diagonally down so I can make another wolf and tilt that wolf the other way. Oh, you can color them too. Not all the statues, but some of them you can recolor. I wish they had eyeballs. So now I'm just adding random stuff to put up here that's very North American-y. Pronghorn, that's not a reindeer, that's an elk, and we don't even have one. I understand that's a polar bear, but, you know, you can paint it black and it won't be a polar bear at all. It'll be a black bear. I think I'll put it on the other side and I'm going to make it a brown bear. AKA grizzly. And then a bison. Because why not? The fun thing, after adding all these statues, is all those freaking plants. Oh, I'm dying. All those plants that you have to add. And trees. And all of that. All the foliage? Furage? I don't know. I'm adding some little bitty lights to give a little bitty highlight to the little bitty statues. Some of them glow though. They look kind of weird. Not gonna lie. So, plants can hide mistakes too, you know. And as you can see, I have lots of mistakes because I'm adding lots of plants. No, it just looks good when it's all greenery. It's supposed to be a forest, so, you know. I kind of like it that way. Here I'm testing out what I can put into this little pond area. And I ended up going with a 2-meter rapid and pushed it under the rocks, and then, yeah, worked out pretty well. I'm adding more stuff. Gotta have those plants. Lots of plants. You see our income? It's just dropping. But it's looking so pretty. I'm not gonna lie. That's really pretty. Yeah, there's a lot to this game that you have to put effort into. Like checking off stuff, adding stuff, making sure, you know, your colors look good. One thing about Planet Zoo's new update that I absolutely love is the fonts. It used to be piece by piece, making it with door handles and all that. I still do that a little bit, you know, with Ricey from Steam Workshop. Helps a lot, but now we have fonts we can use. I'm hoping they add more and more as they go along, because we need more fonts like this. This is so easy to put up letters. So here I'm going to color them green. And I'm going to add some more plants. it's all North American themed. All taiga, grassland, and temperate themed. So it kind of all matches with. Adding some pathing. I'm doing the grid pathing, by the way. I'm getting better at it. It's much better than just random pathing everywhere. And here I am going to add something a little special. Galaxy Stone. Yes, it's like Yellowstone. Exactly. But I don't want to label it Yellowstone. And I still want to stick with the theme. So Galaxy Stone. So I decided to put a little welcome sign, and that didn't work. And I'm like, you know what? We should define it a little bit. So now there's sizes in the lettering, and that's good. Things fit much better than they used to. I'm so happy about it. The first time I opened it up and I saw that there was lettering, I was so happy. So this is going to say, welcome to Galaxy Stone. Sister to Yellowstone. Here I start to do the brickwork, and I'm gonna make a long sign. You're lucky I time-lapsed this, because if not, you'd be sitting there watching me put letter by letter by letter. And I don't just put a few words in, I put a whole paragraph in. But, you know, I had to make it look realistic. It's still going it looks like it's going slow, but you know, this takes a lot of work. I mean, it looks fast here, but it's a process, man. And we're gonna highlight all of that. And I lifted it up because it was uneven, and you know how I am with uneven stuff. It drives me nuts. Now, I wanted to put some words here because I didn't really I didn't know what to put, so off the top of my head I created something. Oh, my nail polish is open. Oh, that's bad. Oh boy. And yes, of course, when I'm trying to design stuff, it becomes snowy and turns into a blizzard. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this addition to the sign. I don't know what to say about it. It's just the ideal of the national park is a sanctuary that turned into a zoo to preserve the land. Or some shit, I don't know. Yes, I'm putting letter by letter in. I'm not crazy. It actually wasn't that hard. So you put one letter down, and then you hit the duplicate button on the letter, but don't put the other letter down. Just have it, you know, duplicated. And then go back to construction, go back to the shape tab, and go back to the letters, and hit the next letter. As you can see, I'm using the duplication button constantly. If you don't know how to do that, that's in my tutorial from my first how-to video. It wasn't that bad. I could explain more, but I didn't. I guess I'll do that for a second video. Like I said before. And now I'm fixing all the letters because they're all uneven and, you know, they're out of line and, yeah, no. Can't have that. Yes, this park is 369 billion years old. I'm gonna figure out how to make, I don't want to be a complete ripoff of Yellowstone, but I'm gonna figure out how to make it some geysers and hot springs. If I could do the prismatic top of the volcano there, that'd be so cool. I would have to do that in shapes and color, and it'd look more like a mosaic than it would natural. I'm gonna try it. eventually. And here I'm just saving, copying, you know, all the good stuff. I'm adding more trees to the entrance because it looks good. Like, this tree makes such a difference in this spot for some reason. Like, this was genius. And I add lights and it's all good to go. It makes that, it fills in that space for some reason. And then I add another one here because why not, you know? Since this is a national forest, our themes are gonna have to be kind of flip-flopped, so trees of the North American origin will be added into, like, say, Africa, even, because this is a national park, or is, maybe? It's a forest in North America, so we have to stick with that theme, but we can add African stuff too, of course, or whatever theme that we're going for. I think I said before I'm doing continent by continent, so you get me. The tropical house has all the tropical animals. And this does it for this video. Thank you for joining me. And thank you for staying subscribed while I was gone. I'm a broken mess right now, physically. Not mentally, I'm fine. Physically, I'm just... ugh. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video, which will be Christmas update? Decor? I don't know. Anyways, bye!